What's going on, guys? It's Aqua Gaming here, and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. Something went off. I lost Sayori, and when I checked the local file, like what was the error, I noticed Sayori file is missing. It's like vanished. She's like dead and gone. I wonder, can you make your own character? Hehehe. Okay, now. So, I don't know what's going on, and the game has been glitching out, so, yeah, let's just get to it. A guest? Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Alex. Always escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. So, let me guess, you're Monika's boyfriend, right? What? No, I'm not. Natsuki, the girl with the sour attitude whose name is apparently Natsuki, is the one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president. Wait, what? It's nice to meet you. Isn't Sayori supposed to be vice president? I think. Oh god, she's gone. I forgot about. Yeah, she's gone. Forever. So I got my drink here. Yuri appears comparably more mature and timid. Seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. So, I ran into Alex in the classroom and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monica, didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to, well, you know. Sorry. I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Alex? Oh god, the girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica. So I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As the president of a literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Yeah. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile, but it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before graduate. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls all interested in the same goal. Manga must have worked really hard just to find these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. And keep a whole tea set in this classroom. These storylines are kind of similar almost, but they have changed the story a little bit. Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? Yeah, I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not insulted. Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, Alex, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read this past few years, I don't really have a good way to answer that. Yeah, manga. Mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki yeah, perks up. Same thing. It looks like she wants to say something, but yes, she kept going. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me, and telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious, by the way, her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in a world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep physiology, blah blah blah, elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Aha, yeah, horror. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. I'd expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Yeah. Oh, is that so? Really, if a story makes me think or takes me into another world, then I really can't put it down. Surely horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Oh, I hate horror. Oh, why's that? Well, Natsuki guys thought over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about the cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. My friend said there was someone else also in the game. Not just 3 and the Sayuri that died. There is someone. I don't know. He didn't tell me, like, potentially like that. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud and Give That Back. Fine, fine. That's okay, you write your own poems? Yeah, well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometimes? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Ah, not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is... Wait a minute, if she's a vice president, does that mean it's Yuri's turn, right? Yuri's gonna do something bad to herself. Maybe. Because Sayuri was a vice president. So does that mean Yuri... If Yuri is a vice president, does that mean she's gonna die? Or what? Who knows what's gonna happen? Just be willing to open to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment. Hey, I just got an idea. How about this? Natsuki and Yuri look squeezily at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way everyone is even. I mean, I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monika. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of vice president after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seemed like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, Alex? Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we've reached the most important topic, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Oh god, Monika may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have clubs to look at, and I lost my train of thought. All 3 girls stared back at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought, the girls exchange a glance before Monika turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Alex. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4. And I've been trying really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one more before the festival, I'm defenseless against these girls. Okay, that's a different story. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? What? I would feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. And besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls, right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, girls' eyes lit up. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Alex? Yeah, it could be fun, right? You really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you really just left after all this, I would be super pissed. Wait, didn't she say cupcake? Okay, then. Alex, I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You really are amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Ah, thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Marga looks over at me once more. Alex, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait. Oh god. With that, I departed the club room and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the three girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Where's Yuri? Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have a chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I just need to make the most of my circumstances. And I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Yikes. Okay. You have unlocked a special one. Would you like to read it? Yeah, why not? Wait, what? What? Stare at the dot. Alright. What is it? I love you. Oh! I love you too, paper! Haha. Oh, I don't like when music are quiet. Can I leave now? I love you too, okay? Kiss, kiss, mwah, mwah. Okay, thank you, paper. Goodbye. Oh. Oh, Sayuri. Romance. Question. Nibble. Poop. Blanket. Playground. Vitality. Chocolate. Unstable. Analysis. Viagra. Awesome. Spinning. Whisper. Horror. Graveyard. And candy with treasure. And of course, toothpaste and Viagra. Perfect. And my phone is buzzing. What the fuck? God damn it, my phone is buzzing. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Okay, there. Hi again, Alex. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the Lizard Club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. What was that? Hey, what was that? I saw that. And is the music getting faster? Is it just me or... thanks for keeping your promise, Alex. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you divide head first into a literature club when you're not accustomed to it? What the fuck? Hey, 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 let's talk about this. Let's talk about this. Oh god. Okay. Sorry, I didn't read this. You already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Wait, what? I can't see. Natsuki have a big mouth for someone who keeps manga. Yeah, Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plopped back into her seat. I'm sorry, Alex. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance. Okay. Anyway. Now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have interest in picking up a book to read. Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now, so it only feels right for me to do something like that, if you ask. Wait, I didn't mean it like that. Ooh, if you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. No, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try to be part of this club. So even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you want me to. Are you sure? Yeah, I just felt like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. Yeah, a book, yes. I didn't want you to feel left out. So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you want. How is this girl acting at being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you, I'll definitely read this. Enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Wait, what, did the camera zoom in, or... I am blind. What is going on? This game is bugged. Now that everyone's settled in, expecting Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in the book. I can't help but notice her intense expression like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Ugh. I hear Natsuki utter an exasperate aside from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. You looking for something in there? What? Fucking Monica? No. That's not the word I remember you say. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point of keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? Doesn't slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga. You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. How do you know anyway? I already bring it up at some point. It's kind of written on your face. What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is! Natsuki snatches out of my hand. She then turns to a box of manga, slips the one right into the middle of the rest. Ah, much better. Seeing boxes set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know that feel. I get closer look at the box set she's admiring. Perfect Girls. It's a series I've never heard of it in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can go do it through the glass on that door. Okay then. Everything looks the same. Sort of. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Alex. Consider this a lesson. Don't judge a book. There, that's what she said. Definitely said. In fact, why am I not worried that something's gonna happen into my screen? I hate this. Nozuki pulls out of the first volume of Perfect Girls from the box. I'm gonna show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in a colorful... Wait. 4 girls in a colorful attire striking animated feminine poses. Yeah, like in the menu screen. It's exceedingly moa. Don't just stand there. Ooh, Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. I can't think of any funny commentating stuff. This is just... Something's gonna happen, I just know it. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the window sill. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs won't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Why's that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this. Don't just say that. You'll make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry, I didn't exactly expect it to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, claiming the additional space, while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through the older volume every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing's really happening yet, so I can talk at the same time. Looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Totally slice of life affair. I kind of grew out of these since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not, even though you're just watching me read. Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean. You don't? That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Sorry. Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga is for kids. I can't even bring it up without them being all alike. You still haven't grown out of that yet. Makes me want to punch them in the face. I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated toward the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. My dad would beat the shit out of me if he found this. Really? That one I definitely don't remember. At least it's safe here in the club room. Captain Monica's kind of a jerk about it. I just can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe, but at least you're enjoying yourself, right? So, gee, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flipped the page. Wait, what? Wait, stop! No! Wait, hey! Time passes. Natsuki is strangely quiet now. I glance over at her. It looks like she started to fall asleep. Okay. Hey, Natsuki. Yeah? Suddenly, Natsuki collapsed straight into me. Hey! Hey. You okay? What? Oh, jeez. Natsuki, are you okay? Yeah. Stay away from me, bitch. I don't want to fuck you. You can fuck Sans if you want. I'm gonna be in the corner. Here. Monica reaches into her bag and pulls out some kind of a protein bar. She throws it in Natsuki's direction. Natsuki's eyes suddenly lit up again. She snatched the bar from the floor and immediately tears off the wrapper. I told you not to give She doesn't even finish her sentence before stuffing it into her mouth. Don't worry, Alex. She's fine. Yeah, you don't say. With that googly eyes of her. It just happens every now and then. So she sleeps and wakes up like that with that black dots in her face. For fuck's sake. That's why I always keep a snack in my bag for her. Also, her snack is weakness. Anyway, why don't we all share poems now? Why is it quiet, first of all? Can you turn on the music? No? Okay, thank you. Oh, fuck. Yeah, Natsuki, I'm leaving you last. You know what, Monica, I trust you. hi Alex. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities, or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Yeah, alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. Yeah, no shit. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, how can you be settled with all that thing that happened before? Want to share your poem with me? Yeah, it's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Haha, don't worry Alex. We are all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's not that sort of a barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. And he handed Monica my poem. I like Alex. Really? It's a lot cuter than a what? Haha, oh jeez. No. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. She's good right too. So take that as a compliment. If you say so. Yep. You're interested in Natsuki, then always keep a snack on you. Yeah, good idea, I think. She clings to you like a puppy. What? Natsuki dad doesn't give her lunch money or leave her any food in the house, so she's in a fuzzy mood pretty often. But sometimes she just loses all of her strength and shuts down, like earlier. This is just a guess, but I think she's so small because her malnutrition is interfering with her absorption growth, whatever. But hey, some guys are into petite girls too, you know? Sorry, just trying to look at the bright side. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Yeah, don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to be not very good. Well, that's cause I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Holding the wall, but he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frankly glanced at my surroundings, but my burnt eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic crawling playing tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic, there must be a way out. It's right there, he's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. So, what do you think? Too bland, didn't suck it. What? It's very freeform. That's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So, just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Yes. Good. Alright, yeah. I'm nervous right now. And my pal just called me. Be right back. Alright, I'm back. Okay, sorry, I was just, checking my friend's messages, alright? Okay. So, yeah, I'm gonna show Yuri, because since she's the vice president, I'm leaving Natsuki last. I don't trust her anymore. I'm so fucked. Yuri says at the poem. A minute passes more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh. Sorry, I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not, I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. What? Ah, so it's that bad. No. Did I just raise my voice? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to the new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typically of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in the new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberated. In other words, they tend to pick up a writing style separated from the topic matter, and they fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you the valuable feedback. Nazuri can be a little bit biatch, though. Biatch how? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsui. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought and progress behind it. Yuri smiled dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself, it's kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light. The tenderness of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining street light to have withstood the test of time, the last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green lueur of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Alright then. Wait, who's calling me? Sorry guys, again, I'm back. Someone just calling me. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Ah, well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Eh? That's a relief. Also, I liked the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I want to write something a little more mild. Yeah, something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, Alex. Really? Must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember, the poets often express their own thoughts, feeling, and experience in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Natsuki, can you not do that face? I'm gonna punch you. Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all, Natsuki rereads my poem. Never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion. Then what's the point of sharing it in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing the other things. Ooh, in fact, I remember how I said I wanted to read your poems. That's what I had in mind when writing this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours, like Monica said. Ooh, well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, ha, well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy. So in other words, you're saying you like it. Ugh. Natsuki retorts, gets caught in her throat. Ooh, you're so... You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that you don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important. Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or a loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Grr, fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets, horse race, house, seek, fly, but that's about it. It's the same thing. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poem for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really irritating or whatever. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor with a last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Okay, finally, phew. Guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little bit more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone's judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems... Why is the music changing? Can't stand up to theirs. This is a literature club, after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monika's writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poem. As they read in tandem, I watch their expression change. Natsuki's eyebrow furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returned to the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Do you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that, I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it, which people did, by the way. Maga liked it, and Alex did too. So, based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestion of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Alex liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh! Why the music? Like, the quiet music is not gonna help me at all. I need music to push forward. I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Eh? That's not what I... Ooh, you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Alex appreciated my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. I'm just full of myself. I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Ooh, well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew size bigger as soon as Alex started showing up. Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. take out your own insecurities on the others like that. You really act as young as you look, Natsuki. Me, look who's talking. You wanna be... Hey, can we stop? Stop. You wanna be edgy, bitch? Edgy? Sorry that my lifestyle is too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend. Aha, I see. Yeah. Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know. Oh my god, if you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. Hey, stop! You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? Can you relax? Relax! The only cute thing about you is how hard you try. Whoa, be careful or you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh my bad, you already do, don't you? Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? Can you shut up? What the fuck is wrong with your head? What the fuck? Yeah, go on. Let Alex hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over your heels for you after this. Ah. What the fuck is going on? What the fuck? Stop. Suddenly Yuri turns towards me as if she's just not... Notice I was standing here. You both are edgy bitches, you know that. You shut the... Alex, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. How did it... What the... No, I'm going on Yuri's side. Natsuki, you overgrown bitch. I picked Yuri. Come on! What the fuck? Hey! Are you... Hey Alex, why don't we step outside for a little bit? Okay? Sorry about that. I got a jump scare by a girl. Boobs, little bitches. Sorry about that. They really should have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. Well, go back inside once they're done yelling. Some president, am I right? I can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to live a little more assertive sometimes. Yeah, that's why we need Sayori. That might... but I never have it in me but to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead. Suddenly Natsuki runs out of the classroom. Oh. She quickly runs away. Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. Didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri's rocking back and forth in her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri? I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki, or did. Alex, please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow. Completely. Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want. Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica. You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility too. It kind of sound like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not that. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Alex. It would just be embarrassing with you listening. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble, but I really appreciate... Yeah. Sayori, I miss you. Please come back. I wanna bang. I mean, spend time with you. Death, childhood, lollipop, hopeless. this own universe marshmallow mouse with intellectual fun, Gaur, Sans, Raiko, Ra, Alex, Playground Disaster Ambience, Toothpaste Viagra. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Welcome back, Alex. Hi, Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading manga at the desk, and surprisingly Monika isn't here yet. Suddenly Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before. And something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. What acting mentally sound? Yeah, mentally. Mental distribution, you little bitch. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you were concentrate and apologize. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple of days, I could tell something was off yesterday. We were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it is, it didn't make me think any less of you. I had already decided that there's no way you can be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. Alex, don't say those kinds of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person, and I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything is a little bit brightened with you around, and sorry, what am I saying right now? Hey, have you guys seen Monika? No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man, Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either. Yuri is clearly taken back by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. No, I haven't. Gee, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday, I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean these things I said. And I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So, Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Eh? Oh, wait. Huh? You bitch got amnesia. What the fuck? You demential or something? Jeez, whatever on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. I mean, I guess that's great positive feedback, so you don't have to remember bad things, right? You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? But what the actual fuck? Mibble, Seilcloth, Blindside, Lifeline, and Lifeline Motion, Big Apex Legend, Receptionally Fallen. Is this a backward or something? What language is this? I'll accept your apology anyway, if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Is this about Natsuki? Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Hey, suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Oh, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Well, Natsuki was. I was not. What took you so long anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you play music as well, Monika. Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good at yet. This is too much. Still, that must require a lot of dedication. So I'm still impressed. Aw, well, thanks, Yuri. You should play something for us sometime. Aha, that's... Monika looks at me. Well, I'm working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. That sounds cool. I look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Alex. Monica smiled sweetly. Ah, I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. I see. I'm not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. Well, I mean, not really. I just not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki has already run off into the closet. Alex, since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you would like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club. I suppose so. I don't think I could say a no to you after you gave that book to me. Well, I guess I need to make sure Natsuki isn't waiting for me. After we finished reading yesterday, she's... Whoa. Okay, then. She's reading over there, see? Don't think about her so much. Alright, I'll think about her much. She's used to being ignored. I don't think that's the correct way to say it. Come on, we're going over there. What? Why? I don't want your flappy body near me. Alright, my body is pure metal. What? Hey, 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 hey. Quit with that bullshit. What's the story about anyway? Well, look at the cover of the book. The book is still portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. And the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machine that lusts for blood. But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them. Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it. Oh, yeah, you're really into cutting things. The book, I mean. Not the thing about the limbs. That's kind of a dark, isn't it? You just have to bring that up. Me? Well, okay, listen, look, get it together, me. I'm gonna slap myself. Come on, get it together. Stop thinking about dark things. Happy now. Happy thoughts, like rainbow and sparkle shoot. You didn't make it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turd came from nowhere. No. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Alex? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reluctant on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that these kind of story, it's kind of that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, no, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. Yeah, I like to speak to God. Like, I need Jesus, so, you know, I don't think anyone is worthless. Then suddenly, I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts. Yeah? Yeah? Where's the text? What the fuck did I just saw? Wait, history. Is history like... I don't see it. What did she say? I'm gonna check my recording later on. I kind of forgot to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. Yeah, definitely. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? What the fuck? Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! Amor Ginchil. Fuck you. Piece of shit. Yes. I mean, you don't have to, but, what are you saying? Raiko! Who was that other person? What do you mean by other person? There was 4, right? Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put it into my bag. Alright, It's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri. Ah, yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little bit apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is reading in a company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I opened the book and started the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing, maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. How is that comfort? You have witnessed too demonic shit. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from a book instead. Sorry, I was just What did you just say? You were bathing? What? I'm gonna look at recordings. Screw you. Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? Don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean, here, this should work, right? I stay at my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. Ah, I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. Ah, I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Yeah. Okay then. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. Ah, I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page. Ah, sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't even know how I'll be able to keep up with her. Ah, that's okay. You're not used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Iris no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume she's finished the page before me, so I turned it by my own volition. We continued the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimidating exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri? This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Really. I was just thinking the way the second guessing things she says and all that. Alex, shut the fuck up. Ah, that's what you were talking about. Sorry. Shut the fuck up, me. I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet. So I don't know why that came into my head. Haha. Yeah, are you feeling alright? You've just been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you are feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little... My breathing? Iris puts her hands on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. Yikes. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? Alex? Did something happen just now? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. So, you don't know anything? Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh, no, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing. Wait, what? Nah, don't worry, I believe you, silly. You just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I just figured we'd get started without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up. I make a mental note of her where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. Oh, this is so uncomfortable right now. I'm feeling way too uncomfortable. Uh, oh, so this is why Mila was telling me to fucking back up. No wonder. No wonder I should back off. Fuck, you know what? Fuck Literature Club. I don't want to be with these girls. Fuck that. I want to be on my own. Fuck this. I want to be with someone that is at least similar as me. Like Mirror. You know. But the opposite. Girl style, you know? Yeah. Show. You know what? Since I talked to Monica, I'll talk to Natsuki. Well, it's not terrible, but it's pretty disappointing after your last one. And again, if this one was as good as your last one, I would be completely pissed. Well, I guess I will try something a little bit different this time. Fair enough. You're still new to this, so I wouldn't expect you to find yourself style right right away. I mean, everyone in the club writes really differently from each other. Maybe you'll find a little influence from all of us. Yeah. For instance, I noticed that you were spending time with Yuri today. Not that I care who you spent your time with. After all, I was taught never to expect anything from anybody. So it's not like I was waiting for you or anything. Still, you should at least look over my poem. You'll probably be able to learn something from it. What? The alphabet? A, B, C, D, E, F, G. I'm not gonna read that. Alex, why didn't you come read with me today? You never asked? Because she told me to forget about you? I was waiting for you. Can you stop? I was waiting for a long time. What do you mean? We just met. We're here right now. It was the only thing I had to look forward to today. Where do we have all the time we need? We don't have like 4 years or something till we're dead. Bitch! Why did you ruin it? What do you mean I ruined it? Go have a sex or something. Do you like Yuri more? What do you... No! I have somebody else in mind. I think you're better off not associating with her. True, to be honest, maybe. Are you listening to me? I am, you filthy prick. You're a sick freak. Can you stop? That should be obvious by now. I'm feeling disturbed. So just play with me instead. I don't like to play with your dong. Okay? You don't hate me, Alex, do you? I hate you now. Stop. Do you hate me? Yes. Do you want me to make me go home crying? No. Can't. Yeah. No. No. The club is the only place I feel safe. Yeah, you're safe. Don't ruin that for me. I won't. I promise. Don't ruin it. I won't if you stop. Please. Just stop talking to Yuri. Okay, I'll stop. Play with me. Yes, I will. It's all I have. Yeah. Play with me. Play with me. I'll play with you to play nice. Fuck! Oh, this game, it's turned like fucking upside down to a dark moment. Did she die or she left or something? I think I like Monica more than any of them. Actually, I love Sayuri and Monica better than Yuri and Natsuki. Oh. I don't like to rewatch my thing at all. Hi again, Alex. How's the writing going? Alright, yeah, I guess I'll take that. As long as it's not going to be bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Look, you know what? I love you better than anybody that's... I love someone else, you know, that I know. But now I love you the second. So, don't think of the difference. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. Wait, I forgot. Did I scream like a fucking Michael Jackson last time? You never know. You want to share what you wrote for today? Sure. Here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Alright, great job, Alex. I was going to in my head while reading. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectation low. That way it will always count when I put some effort. Can you talk to Natsuki? Or maybe not, you can't talk to Natsuki. She snapped her neck and then started charging at me. Haha, that's not very... well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Yeah, writing that's full of imaginary and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean that like it's a bad thing though, but sometimes I get impression that she's just totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's just being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for something on a little strongly. Like earlier, I think if she gets too stimulant, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time. Suddenly the door opens. Yuri! I'm back. Have you seen Natsuki? She snapped her neck. Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other. Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time. So I'm glad that you took all the time you needed. Alright. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should go get my poem now. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Save me the colors, they won't bright be beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, and avocado of meaningless noise. The noise won't stop, violent grating with squeaking, screeching, sin cousin tangled, like playing a knife on a breathing rib cage. Delete her. You mean that file? I'm getting chilled down my spine now. This is honestly disturbing. Whew. No wonder you guys want me to play this game. Yikes. This obviously turned to a dark turn. Huh? Sorry, I know it's kinda abstract. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point of it in explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. I can't wait, anything. Please help me. Okay! That's my advice today. Thanks for listening. How can I help? And Yuri's the only option. Can we just save it right there? How long have I been recording? You know what? Since I'm gonna keep recording, I'm just curious. I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today. Your smile takes a deep breath. I like just holding it. I mean, the poem turned out good. It's well, there are some things that you could work on, but that doesn't really matter. It feels like anything written by you is a treasure. Why am I looking behind myself? I'm feeling paranoid. Aha, that came out a little awkward. Let's move on. Here's the poem I wrote. You don't have to like it or anything. Wait a minute. The wheel turning the grinding blood, bald head, linen gearbox, falling skies, 7 holy stakes, dock ship, portal, another world, a thin soap, thick rope, 4 harness, parabolic. I fucking hate this. What is this supposed to mean? Ahaha, it doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyper-creative lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. That is, a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping and... Are you a Yender? I just really like the way that it writes. Yeah, you know what, guys? I'm feeling a bit of disruption, so I'm just gonna, listen to. I'm just gonna put on music that. So you might hear it in the background. I might get copyright for this a little bit. I'm just gonna put it so you guys don't hear it. Oh God. Oh God. Yeah, I just really like writing. So I wrote this poem with it, and now you're touching it. Haha. I'm okay. What did I just? Can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem though. You have unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Why not? A joke. A man walked into a club. In the club, there was a girl who liked him very much. They spent some time together, and then she liked him even more. One day, the girl realized she was in love with him before disaster could happen. A third party intervened with her programming. Suddenly, the girl hated herself for being in love. This contract caused the script to derail. The universe started to collapse, but she killed herself just in time. Wait a minute, was that Sayuri? If so, then it's Sayuri then. It must be Sayuri. Oh, the happy music. The happy music. I want to hug you so hard right now. Okay, you know what? That's gonna be end of today. Okay, I can't speak anymore. That's gonna be end of today's episode here. Make sure to leave a like and comment down below what should I play next, and subscribe. I hope you enjoy, and ring the bell notification button if you want to see more videos and take notice. And I have a Discord server. I have a group. Fuck, I can't speak. All right, I'm just I got so disturbed right here, but I want to keep playing. Yeah, I made a Discord server. If anyone would like to join and hang around, whatever, do what you want, play, hang us, share ideas, roleplay, you name it. You just name it, and more though. Yeah, I'll see you guys on the next part later. See ya!